Sellers, your house is under contract. Now we're in business and this is exciting. But don't get too excited just yet. We still have to go through the contingency period. So, what is a contingency? A contingency in an offer is when a buyer and seller have an accepted offer, but the final sale is contingent upon certain criteria being met. Contingencies fall under three major categories: inspections, appraisal, and loan approval. During the contingency period, the buyers have the time to do their due diligence and learn the ins and outs of the property. They usually have a home inspection, pest inspection, and a roof inspection, and any other inspections they deem necessary. The appraisal is ordered by the lender during this time period. Once the appraisal is completed, the lender will take this into account when determining full loan approval. The purchase contract is written with these contingencies in place and the time frame on which they are due. Typically, a contingency period can be 7 to 17 days, depending on what was negotiated between the buyer and the seller. Also, during these time frames, the buyer can back out of the home if they are not happy with what they discover in any of the reports, disclosures, or inspections. The buyer could ask for repairs to be done or a credit from the seller in lieu of repairs. We try to avoid this scenario by negotiating agreeable terms for both parties. Also, for some reason, if the buyer is not able to qualify for the loan, or if the home doesn't appraise, the buyer can also back out. As a seller, you need to understand that if a home does not appraise for the contractual amount, the lender will only loan on the appraised value. If this happens, the buyer either has to come up with the difference of the offer price and appraised value, or we may have to negotiate a new purchase price that is agreed upon by the buyer and seller. So I always advise my clients not to start packing their bags until all contingencies have been removed. Once they're removed, we will have a little relief and assurance that the home is actually going to close and you should be moving soon. I'm Valerie with My Housing Wizard, your advocate and fearless negotiator.